Roll tape. And counting down in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Exactly what you just said. You know what you want, and it's easy to imagine it, and then you're like, you can even get really pumped up about it. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You do vision boards.
Right, you got everything going on. You
sit on
start
the
telling
dunny and read
everybody
out
about it.
affirmations.
And then you wake up in the morning and you realize, well,
my life's still shit.
I still have to do this thing.
Right.
I still have that moron to deal with, and I still have this bill to pay. And, and so I feel like a lot of times it's easy to just say, forget it. This pretty much describes everything that I'm going through with Be a Rock Star and Planet Bonehead. Sometimes the downs can really knock you out. So you have to make that conscious decision that you're going to get back up. You're going to keep moving forward. And when you do that, your ups and downs just are moving on a better cycle. You're vibrating up here now instead of down here. And what I'm trying to get out there is that's okay. It's going to be that way. You're going to get all pumped up, and then you're going to turn around and be like, this sucks. For some reason, this is like an up and a down kind of a thing, and you can't let the down be just the final down. You know, you got to go back on the next up, because the next up you're going to go higher. And the next down, you're not going to go down as high. And the next up, you're going to go higher. Until all of a sudden, your up and down cycle is way up here, whereas you used to be all the way down here.
That's been our experience. I mean, life is getting better and better, but it's never easy. It's never all ups and no downs. There's always downs in there, and that's part of it. You really need the downs. You need the contrast as sort of as a gauge to check in with yourself, to make sure that you're headed in the right direction. For me, the contrast helps me pause and then re-examine what I'm doing and where I'm going.
Be a rock star. I am eternal, I am God, boss and energy. I am eternal, I am vibration, I am free. I am alive, I am a rock star.
Have you ever had the experience where you've been so sort of inspired by maybe your own ideas or the ideas of others, that you just get that inner welling and you know, it's sort of like all encompassing, and suddenly you realise, oh, this is it, this is what I've been waiting for.
Yes.
That's illumination.
Yes.
That's alignment. And it's letting go from here and bringing it all in here. This is where the energy emanates from, not from here. This is just controlling attitude.
Right.
You know, and your mind's designed to protect you. This is designed to expand you. So we need to just move through there.
And it does protect you, because then you start getting all those thoughts. Well,
I know.
this
Maybe
isn't
I
going to work
shouldn't.
out, or maybe I shouldn't put myself out there that much, or maybe this one's going to think I'm a moron, or maybe...
Well, that one thinks I'm a moron, so maybe I should quit. Right? Yeah.
I see the ego as this voice in your head that's trying to protect you, trying to keep you from putting yourself too far out there, so you don't get embarrassed, so you don't get, you know, exposed as a fraud. But really, the ego's not helping you at all. It's holding you back from your true self.
You know, helping people shift from the head to the heart and letting that true love for what it is that you want to do for yourself and how you want to serve others. When you can hit that sweet spot, you know you're onto it. And I picked that up from you, that, you know, this isn't just a gimmick that Bobby's picked up on here, that, you know, oh, I'll go with rock star.
Yeah, no, if this were a gimmick, I'd have figured it out in 5 minutes. The rock star thing itself, specifically, is the metaphor.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm a musician and I like music, and I don't expect everybody to want to be a singer in a rock band, but I want everybody to know that they can be the rock star at what they are, at who they are.
We do this show as much for ourselves as for other people. Doing this show has really helped me. It's really sparked a lot within me. It's gotten me more involved in Bobby's business, and it's really gotten me pumped up to start my own project. So it's not just a marketing tool, this is really us creating our lives.
came up with that idea, I was like, yeah, that works, and that's how I can do this in a way that's still true to me. Because I didn't want to be one of these suit guys talking about the law of attraction, and not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's them. That's not me.
Good.
You know, and I was like, so how?
And it
can
never will be.
And it never will be me.
Yeah.
And I even came here with a suit, and I met Don and Melinda last night, and they're like, leave the suit. We're not using the suit.
I'm
That's
with
not
you.
you.
Yeah.
And so I'm happy not to be wearing the suit, because I was like, phew, I didn't want to wear a suit.
Sometimes we just got to like shake it down, right? And you know, breathe. It's amazing what deep breathing can do. And sometimes it's in that deep breathing even that you find that inspired feeling again. We stop listening to the because we've all got that, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that's not going to go away.
No.
We're just going to learn
I've
how
tried
to
to make
manage
it go away.
I know.
It doesn't go away.
There is no elimination system.
In fact, I found that the more I do,
Yeah.
the louder it gets.
You
Sometimes.
really?
You would think that presenting yourself as an expert would quiet that ego. You know, well, now I'm an expert, so obviously I don't have an ego telling me all this crap. Well, the opposite is actually true. The more you put yourself out there, the louder that little voice gets, telling you you're a fraud, you're a liar, you're not as good as everybody else. Why are you bothering with this? There's 57 million other people saying the same thing. Who needs what you're saying? The truth is, everybody's got something valid to say. Everybody has something of value to add to the conversation. Everybody has something to teach. Everybody. Coming on this trip was a big deal for me.
Okay.
You know, to leave my kids,
Well, yeah,
leave my
that's fair
family,
enough.
get on a plane. I don't travel very often. In fact, my job doesn't even get me out of the house very often. My
Yeah, right.
office is in my home. So we have a joke sometimes. I have to go to the store. Oh my God, I left the house. You know, now I have to leave.
I have to get dressed.
Yeah.